to the revision question answers, right? Many of you still don't understand the monetary policy, so I'm going to explain monetary policy again before we move on to other parts of chapter 6. Okay, so first of all, you need to know generally the governor of Bank Negara Malaysia has more tools compared to Ministry of Finance, right? Because monetary policy has 5 tools. Policy has 5 tools. First one, money supply interest rate. Okay. Second one, OMO. Third one, legal reserve. Have I started recording? Started. Okay. Third one is legal reserve. Number 4, discount rate. And number 5 is minor tools. Under minor tools, there are 2 parts. One is moral suasion. Another one is special directives. All right. I'll just give you a brief one on monetary policy. Basically, if we want to put all these 5 tools in one table, this is how it will look like. Okay, first one. If we want to talk about contractionary, as usual. On time from? Yeah, this is called consistency. All right. So if we want to break it down into different types of tables, one is contractionary, one is expansionary. You must remember if we want to do contractionary money supply, there will be decrease in money supply. Then you also need to know the diagram for money supply decrease. This is money in the middle, and this is the real interest rates and this is the quantity of money. You need to show me money demand or demand, and you need to show me money supply. And when we do contractionary, it means what? Decrease in money supply. So it will lead to what? Because the money supply decrease, hence it will lead to the real interest rate to increase from R to R1. Okay, which means actually decrease in money supply will indirectly increase the real interest rate, because money is also another commodity. Money is subjected to scarcity. Money is subjected to amount. Okay, the more you have, the less rare it will be. Less rare means the value of the money will go down. In this case, because it's contractionary policy, the less money you have, the more valuable it will be. And it is reflected on the price of money, which is the real interest rates, right? If we want to do expansionary monetary policy, we just need to increase money supply, and indirectly, it would decrease interest rates, right? Okay, remember I told you about the sand story. Okay, we have abundance of sand, same thing. If we have abundance of money, right? And this is not real money, this is just a paper. This is just a piece of paper, currency, paper currency, right? And we have more of it. This is normally because Bank Negara Malaysia printed more money, right? When they print more money, it will lead to money supply to shift to the right. leading to the indirectly leading to the price of money, which is R, drop to R1. Okay, that is why Bank Negara Malaysia, the entire government, they don't like money laundering. They don't like forging of money. Why is that? If you put in fake money together with the what they call the real money, real currency together, you accidentally increase the money supply. Fake money and real money together, you actually increase the money supply, which is not the Bank Negara Malaysia intention, which means it will actually lead to more inflation later on. Okay, so you cannot simply print your own currency. Okay, and also that is why, and most of the countries in the world, they don't want to legalize Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies because cryptocurrencies is not under their control, right? DeFi means decentralized finance, means they don't want the central bank to control the money. When they don't want central bank to control money, central bank will lose the entire monetary policy, including the printing of currency itself, because no one wants your currency. And that is also because of that, the Ant Group from Alibaba, from Jack Ma suddenly disappeared. Do you know why Jack Ma disappeared? After he failed to list Ant Group? Because PBOC is introducing a new form of currency, which is known as DCEP. Okay, Digital Coin Electronic Pay. Okay, now they want to wipe out the entire banking system. If you want to be in finance in banks, good luck. After 20 to 30, 40 years, there's no more banks. Previously, we talk about what? Only central bank and commercial bank, commercial bank can open account with central bank. But when PBOC wants to introduce DCEP, Digital Coin Electronic Pay, every people in the China will have to open account with central bank because central bank want to control everything. Okay, now if you just imagine you are using digital wallet of central bank, even how many toilet paper you bought every week, they will also know. Okay, are you faking your COVID-19? Do you go and buy COVID-19 tests? They will also know, right? Makes sense. So they want to be the 100%, what we call previously we cannot maintain, we cannot go there, is the God level, right? Why previously planned economy failed is because of they cannot set a price fairly. But now, because of big data, because of digital currency, they can become the God. They can control the price, they can set the price, and they will go back to the planned economy. Okay, this is DCP, right? Okay, and in 30, 40 years, banks will have no rules anymore. Central bank will lend money to you yourself. They will not go through the banks. They don't care about commercial banks. Commercial banks, the only role that commercial banks have 30, 40 years later, it will be only customer service. Because DCEP, the central bank will not handle anything related to DCEP. Like the e-wallet got problem, technical issues. The commercial banks will only be a customer service for the central bank. That's what. Okay, that's the digital currency. Okay, next one. This one is a new form of monetary policy. This is a new form of monetary policy. Okay, and Ant Group control too much digital currency, digital wallet. A lot of China people, they don't want to use DCEP because they are very familiar with what? Alipay and WeChat Pay. So they don't want to use the DCEP. Because of that, China straight put a stop for Ant Group to be listed, and in the end, all the digital wallet will be no function except for DCEP. So they will direct all the people to open the account with DCEP. This is what their ultimate goal, right? Okay. Don't worry, Malaysia is still way behind. Malaysia don't have digital currency yet, right? This is a new form of monetary policy. So second type, OMO, This one is all O types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already O, right? For the second type, contractionary, until now, a lot of people still don't understand what is the meaning. It means what? B and M, the central bank, go to the open market, which means the open market is not controlled by the government, to do certain operation. This is the meaning of OMO, open market operation. Okay, inside there they can do buy and sell. Same for foreign exchange market. They can also go into the open market to buy and sell. This one is in the bond market. They go into the bond market to do buy and sell. When they want to do contractionary policy, they will sell the bond. Right? Sell the bond, all the money that you have, all the cash you have will be deposited to Bank Negara Malaysia. So you cannot use your money. When you cannot use the money, your currency, it will lead to decrease in money supply. Okay? For the OMO for expansionary, buy the bond. When we buy the bond, Bank Negara Malaysia will take back the piece of paper, right? Take back the piece of paper. Here, paper. Here, currency. Currency. Any currency, currency you have. Right? Big cover need to pay me. Fine. 50 on you. Okay? This is the cash that you have. This is the bond. This is just a piece of paper that wrote I owe you. Bond in the short form is known as I owe you. Okay? In finance, they call bonds I owe you. Because it's the contract that shows I owe you money. I owe you money. I owe you. I owe you. Right? So when I do contractionary, what do they do? I sell the bond to this guy, this latecomer guy, right? And I get the money. Makes sense. This contractionary. Okay. This one cannot be seen in recording, too bad. Right? Okay. So when I get the money, I don't spend the money. I'm a central bank. If I want money, I can print myself. I don't need to take the money and spend the money. Does it make sense? I'm a central bank. So I keep inside pocket, keep inside my safe, keep inside my wallet, or I throw away. Okay, after I keep this money, I don't use the money. So the money supply, it looks like the money in the economy disappeared. Just like you playing hide and seek. But this one, I hide the money, not hide the people. Okay, this is contractionary policy. When I want to do expansionary policy, it's the opposite, right? I buy this paper back from him. This latecomer double 2. How many times a year? Triple times at the quadruple. Many, more than quadruple times. Okay? I take this paper back. I keep this back. But I pay him back the money. So now he has the cash to do whatever he wants. So this will lead to increase in money supply. Okay? Make sense? But this paper, do I burn it? No. Also, I keep in the wall. In case next time I want to sell the bond again. Because this bond hasn't matured. Mature means hasn't due. Still can use. Still have some value inside. Okay, makes sense. Okay, thank you for your paper and your ringgit Malaysia. So that is the difference between contractionary and expansionary for OMO. The third one is legal reserve. Legal reserve shows that as long as you want to have a legal license to operate a financial institutions in Malaysia or in other countries, you need to open an account with the Bank Negara Malaysia. But when you open this account, they will have a minimum reserve requirement. Okay? But they will have a minimum reserve requirement. This minimum reserve requirement is to use for PIDM. It's used for PIDM. Money deposited with me, I can use the money to give it back to your savers, your depositors. Okay? Okay, makes sense. Not investors. Those who buy unit trust, there's no PIDM protection. Only savers and insurance. Okay, insurance companies also need to open account with legal reserve. As long as your company is a big company that involves a lot of money transaction, you need to open account with Bank of Malaysia. And this is not individual. Traditional method, only the commercial banks, insurance companies, big companies can open account with legal reserve. But if China ECEP is successful, every individual will have one account with the central bank. That's the new method, right? They want to control how much you eat. Next time, how they do contraction and how they do expansionary, right? It's different. They will send you a notification. Oh my God, you're obese. You eat too much fast food. I will ban you from using DCP to spend on fast food. So you cannot choose fast food anymore. You cannot buy it. Makes sense. It can lead to contraction. At the same time, I can address your issue one by one. Makes sense. Or if I want to do expansionary, how I do? If I use the new method, I give you, if I want to help my BYD industry, I give you voucher rebate on BYD only. So you have no choice. If you want to spend money, you have to spend the money on BYD. You cannot spend on Toyota. Makes sense. This voucher is expansionary policy. Okay. If I want you to do it in a certain time, I set the expiry date for the voucher. 3 months. If you then buy, to buy. I want my expansion policy to be very fast. I want you to spend money in 3 months. You want to spend? Same for the Touch and Go e-wallet right now. Why they always have expiry date? They give you money 200 ringgit. Why they only have 3 months, 6 months? Because they want you to use the money as soon as possible to boost the economy. This is the new method. Okay, take note. It's very, very scary. Next time, after 30 years, you will see me living in the forest without any telco thingy, without any e-wallet, because I don't want to let the government control me. Right? Maybe I'm doing farming, okay, and washing my own toilet. Oh, that's a sad. But anyway, better than the government control how I spend my money. Okay, make sense? So that is the legal reserve. For legal reserve, if they want to do contractionary, they just need to increase the amount. Okay? If they want to do expansionary, they just need to decrease the amount of legal reserve. The minimum deposit that need to be covered by or need to be topped up by the commercial banks. The next one is discount rate. You must remember, discount rate is the interest rate for legal reserve account. Okay? The discount rate, increased discount rate means what? A lot of commercial banks that don't want to lend out the money, commercial banks, they will deposit more money. When they deposit more money, the money will disappear. Another way, if you think about that, right? Let's say this is the public bank. Public bank today, you know why I quit my banking job? Because although the contract say, black and white say 9 to 6, I can't remember what's my operating hours. Yeah, 8 to 6, 9 to 6. But actually, if you go back punctual at 6, next day the manager will look at you. Hey, why you go back so early? I was wondering, I was whispering to myself, hey, can't you see I'm more efficient than all the others? Why can't I finish my job and go back? Because every day after the 6 p.m., after the bank goes closed down, they need to start to count. Do we have enough to put inside the legal reserve requirement? If they are not enough, how? What if the legal reserve today, let's say it's 100 million, but public bank only have 80 million? They have to count. Oh my God, the accountants, the auditors, right? All this have to stay late until wait until 10 p.m. Only they can go back. Why? Because they need to clear every day. Need to clear all the transaction every day, right? Maybe CME Bank suddenly go and deposit in Maybank, then Maybank go and transfer to public bank, then go to open an account. Some people open account in GX Bank now. Oh my God, I don't know what GX Bank, right? Then they need to check out, oh, GX Bank is the new bank, right? It's a digital bank, blah, blah, blah. Then all these transactions have to settle in that day, regardless of weekends and public holidays. Okay, so they have to work, right? So if they have a short of 20, they have to borrow money, and they have to borrow the money based on the discount rate plus certain percentage. Okay, they can borrow money in two sources. One is public bank can choose to borrow Maybank. They can choose to borrow money from CIB, for example, or the new one, the GX Bank. Have you heard of GX Bank already? GX Bank, digital bank. I think it's from Grab and another company together. Okay. If they don't want to borrow money from these few banks, they can borrow from Bank Negara Malaysia at certain percentage to cover their 20 million short. Makes sense. This one is based on discount rate. Okay. So discount rate, there are two functions. If they want to do expansion, they have to decrease the discount rate. If they decrease discount rate, borrowing money also cheaper, save money also not attractive, so they will lend out the money to do investment. Okay. Last thing is the minor two. For minor twos, there are two. One is moral suasion. Another one is special directives. Minor tools means affecting you in a minor way, or it means that we are using some microeconomics thing to affect you. Make sense? So minor tools is not a law. All the 1, 2, 3, 4 is a law. Can be a law. Especially number 3, legal reserve, right? But number 5 is not a law. Number 5 is just advice, suggestions, recommendations, and instructions. Okay. So for minor tools, if they want to do contractionary, they will advise you to save more. Okay. If they want to do expansionary, they will advise you to support local products. Okay. This is what they are going to tell the press, the conference, the FB Live, the IG Reels, the YouTube Shorts, the whatever you use, the TikTok. If you want to do little read book, up to you as well. Okay. If you know what's little read book, little read book. Hey, just a quick survey, just sidetrack. How many of you use little read book? Chinese. Little read book, Chinese. TikTok? How many of you use TikTok? You use TikTok, consume TikTok? Yeah, it's like really segregate. Like most of the Chinese use little read book, most of the Malay use TikTok. Oh, okay. Okay. Just a quick it's not related to econs. Last one is special directive. Special directives means instruction, direction, instruction, right? Okay. Direction, instruction, command. It's a command. You still can choose not to follow, right? Your father instruct you to do something, go and wash the dishes, but you choose to watch TV. Ask you to be punctual. Your lecturer asks you to be punctual, instruct you to be the punctual. Every day also late. Okay, you can choose not to follow instructions. But normally Bank Malaysia, when they come up with instructions, the commercial banks, they don't dare to not follow. Except don't dare. They can choose not to follow, but they don't dare. They're not courageous enough. So special relative, if they want to do special relative for contractionary, what they're going to do is increase the loan requirements. Loan cannot just be housing loan. It can also be credit card loan, can be hire purchase loan, can be other forms of personal loans, right? And the last one is decreased loan requirement. That is the entire thing for the monetary policy. Later on, after the break, maybe I will share one more tip regarding this chapter. See whether you will stay until the end or not. We'll see. Okay, after the break. Okay. This is the monetary policy. Any question on monetary policy? Fiscal policy, you still need to know a little bit, but you just need to know Ministry of Finance only have 2 tools, which is tax and subsidies. Right. Central Bank Governor has 5 tools. Okay. Okay. Now we go to chapter 6. Loan requirements are credit card loans requirements, housing loan requirement. Down payment. It can be down payment. It can be higher requirements, as in your salary need to meet certain percentage. You must be a high income group before. You must be a T20 before you can buy house. If you are T20, they only buy house straight away. Contractionary policy, I tell you. Everyone GG, I tell you. No one can buy house. The economy down. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Expansion can be, if you have income 0, also you can buy house. That one is expansionary. Okay, even baby can buy house. Now baby, they don't show off how what iPhone they have. Baby, they show off how many house. You see, I already have 5 house. You 4 house only. Like that in the kindergarten. Just imagine that. Very scary. All right. Okay. Now we go to the chapter 6. Chapter 6 is a big chapter. Chapter 6. Chapter 6, we start from what? Why do we need to do trade with another country? Trade with another country is known as international trade. International trade definition is the exchange of goods or services or financial capital between countries. Remember, my exchange is just for my own short form. Please do not use this for any attempt in your final exam and your future final exam in your uni, please. Okay. Otherwise, they will ask you, who teach you econs? Write like that for me. Please don't mention my name. Okay. Please don't bring disgrace to me. Okay. So this is exchange of goods and of financial capital. International, we start with why do we need to do international trade? Why international trade? Right? Why? Let's come on. Why? Why do we need to do international trade? Why do we need to do international trade? Huh? Just the difference itself, you can at least write 3 already. Right? Difference in resources, difference in product, different in taste. What is so hard about memorizing? Resource, you can write 1. Input, you write 1. Output, you write 1. Product, you write 1. Another 2 is what? One is political, historical reason. Another one is what? Because I want to achieve economies of scale. And this economies of scale, this political, historical reason, okay, you can also get it from the other, can use it for other places, like economies of scale. Later on, you can use it for arguments against protectionism, right? Arguments against protectionism. So after that, we talk about trade. We also talk about we need to do protectionism, okay? Because they want to protect the farmers, yeah, right? Protectionism. There are 3 main types: tariff, subsidies, and quotas. This is the tariff diagram. I simply draw because I only have 20 minutes left before our break. This is the tariff diagram. Right? This is our QD1, QS1, and this is our QD and QS. Original, import, and new import amount. Right? Okay? So, direct effect. Wow, if all my students can do like that, do all the summary for me, then it's good. Right? Okay? So, direct effect, price goes up regardless of local or imported product. Second direct effect, imports goes down. Okay? Because the price becomes more expensive. Right? Third thing, what's the third thing? Quantity supply goes up because now local producers get protected. This is the main objective. This is the direct. I don't have the luxury of time to write down. Okay? Indirect effect, redistribution of income. Okay? From the consumers to the producers and government. Second, inflationary effects leading to cost push inflation. Right? Third, what's third? They become lazy. Right? If you constantly get protected, you become lazy. Even raining say, hey, raining I cannot come, raining cannot come. Hey, what's the raining cannot come? The name. Okay. Okay. Or suddenly, ayo, I'm sick. Last day cannot come. I'm sick. I'm sick. Right? Okay. What? Oh, he's inside. Man. Oh yeah, hey. Brandon, why are you inside? Right? Good lah. At least he's here. Okay. So this is the problem of lazy, become less innovative, all this, right? Indirect effect. Okay. Now we move to subsidies. Don't have so much time. Subsidies, same thing. Chocolate, we have the demand and supply, we have the world price. Even the world price is the same, doesn't matter because they use different methods, right? This is their QD, this is their QS. Supply increase. This is the QS1. Okay. QS, QD is the original import. Then the QS1 and QD is the new import. This shows what? Direct effect. Import become lesser. Quantity supply, second, quantity supply increase. Okay, direct effect. Another direct effect, price remain the same. For subsidies, price remain the same, right? Indirect effect, redistribution of income from the consumers to the producers. No government. Government don't get anything if they give subsidies. They don't get tax revenue, right? Okay, they charge you tax, but they use the tax to straight away subsidize the producer. Okay, and what else? If the export is a main export in the world, it will boost down the world price. That one is indirect effect. Okay, quotas, we only have effects because we don't have the diagrams. We already pulled out the diagrams a few years ago, right? When I was young, I have to study all the diagrams. How come your generation cannot study all the diagrams when during foundation? Nonsense. Okay, anyway, so quotas, we only have direct and we just make it all the effects same, right? Quotas, direct effect, quantity limit on means what? Imports also reduce. Direct effect. Second, same direct effect, quantity supply will increase because quota reduce the imports. Indirect effect, quotas, Redistribution of income? No, no redistribution of income. What are the quota? Inflation. It will lead to inflation. Okay? It will lead to people cannot wait. No choice. No choice to opt for the local products. Which means what? No choice, leading to the third indirect effect. Reduced standard of living. Make sense? All these are some effects from quotas. Okay, now move on. After that, after we learn protectionism, what we cover is we cover arguments for and arguments against protectionism. Okay, why the government want to support? The government support means they need to give some excuses. They cannot say, I support you because I like you. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you look like Jackson Wang. I want to support you because you're the boss of this factory. I cannot say like that. I need to give certain excuses. And these excuses, they call this reasons or arguments for protectionism. I don't even use red color, although it's very bad, right? I straight put red color because it's GG. GG for you, right? If you use too much arguments for protectionism. Okay? Why is this so good? Arguments for, why? Arguments for is also equals to arguments against. Must remember, sometimes we use the word free trade rather than protectionism. Arguments against free trade. So why is this so good about protectionism? Why is this so good? Protect. Infant. Second one, prevent dumping. They argue, because I want to diversify. Right? What else? Economy. Employment. I want to protect employment. Of course, you must also be patriotic. I put protectionism so that you become patriotic. So is to support or buy local goods, or because you're using cheap labor. My country, my product cannot compete with you. You are using cheap labor. You're nonsense. You're evil, right? I have a halo on top of my head. You don't have. You're a devil. You only have 2 horns, okay, with a harpoon, something like that, right? You're devil. I am angel. You are devil. So I want to protest. You are using cheap labor. You are using child labor. You're nonsense. So I want to put protectionism so that you cannot dump. You cannot put in your products at a very cheap price. This is the arguments for protectionism. Then we go to arguments against protectionism. Arguments against protectionism also means arguments for free trade. The most easiest one is the first two, but always read wrongly. First one is allocation of resource inefficiently, or misallocation. Misallocation of resources within the industry. Second one will be, okay, between industries, you allocate wrongly, right? Allocate wrongly between industry. Up to you lah. How do you want to write? The words doesn't matter. The meaning is more important. Don't go and memorize all the entire 144 pages of manual, right? Allocate of resources inefficiently. One is inside the industry, another one is between 2 different industries, right? We can also argue against the protectionism. Why? Because now we cannot achieve economies of scale. Not achieve, because now you go back to protectionism. What else? Arguments against protectionism. Seller? Standard of living. Our SOL drop. Standard of living. We can argue it will lead to inflation. We can argue it will lead to redistribution of income. All these are arguments against protectionism. Next one, protectionism. After protectionism, what we cover? We covered investment, right? We have 3 types of investment. Is it following the order? Actually, I'm not sure. Am I following the order? Correct? Correct. So we cover investment, but we are not covering investment inside the country. We cover foreign direct investment, foreign portfolio investment, and the last one is others. Other type of investment. Foreign direct investment got 3. One is buy shares greater equals to 10%. Second one is buy land. Just like I told my game changer, buy land means what? Buy land means only buy land, is it? Can I buy your palm oil estate? Can I buy your durian orchard? Why? Do I buy the 5 hectares of durian orchard because I love to eat durian? I love to eat durian forever. I want to leave it for my grandchildren to eat durian. So I buy the 5 hectares. Why I buy so much of the land for durian orchard for what? For business or for investment? That's what it's known as direct investment. Right? Makes sense. Okay? Buy land. If I buy the capital good, third one is buy capital good. Okay? Kenny Rogers is from Malaysia. If I buy Kenny Rogers, means that what? Because I love to wash toilet. My house don't have enough toilet to wash, so I go and buy in the restaurant and go and wash toilet. Is it my main aim of the main objective is what? Wash toilet. No lah, because I want to do investment. That's why I go and buy. Because I like to eat roast chicken every day. Morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner, treat, then supper. Oh, sorry, cannot talk about food. For Ramadan. Okay, we don't talk about Kenny Rogers. We change to another concept. Okay, if I buy a pet shop, let's say I buy Pets R Us, Malaysia. Pets R Us is from Toys One. Pets R Us, Malaysia. Do I buy the Pets R Us because I like to clean the shit? Every day I need to go and clean the aquarium. I need to sweep the pool. Why? Because I like pets so much. Until I want to do it every day, every night. Because I want to do investment. Foreign direct investment, buying capital goods. Makes sense. If you like to clean it, if you have this type of addition, right? Go and buy few pets, then go and clean your pool yourself. Why you want to buy the pet shop? For what? Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. So there are 3 types. Foreign portfolio investment, on the other hand, only has less than 10%. If I buy shares less than 10%, I'm just profit-minded. I'm just trading. Okay, trading for the volatility, right? I'm just trying to take profit. Okay, buy shares less than 10%. Sorry, I need to rush. Otherwise cannot finish. Okay, I do one into text for you, just for you. Just for this one, that's all. And don't have portfolios, don't have S. I hate technology. Okay, buy shares less than 10%. Of course, we can also buy bonds, but buying bonds don't need to how many percent? Buy and sell bonds. We can also do what? Other stuff, right? We can also buy other stuff like unit trust, all this under financial. Okay, makes sense. Others are something that's not covered inside direct and portfolio. Others include what? Trade credits. Includes what? Loans. Includes what? Deposit some foreign currency. Includes what? Central bank. Can I use CB? I use CB. Okay. To be honest, okay, in full transparency, I personally admit that central bank, they are CB. Okay. It's true, CB, right? Short form. I don't know what you're thinking, but anyway, full central bank, right? All their reserves, they are recorded under others. Okay, after that we covered, okay, we still have 4 minutes. FDI, FDI done already, others, right? What's our next thing already? Exchange rates, right? I think the last part is exchange rate already. Anything I miss? No, right? Exchange rate, So exchange rates definition: price of one currency in terms of another currency. I want to cover everything in one hour, right? So exchange rates, we straight go to the types of exchange rate. Types of exchange rate. Okay. 3 types of exchange rates. Then we will cover the reasons and effects in the end. Okay. 3 types of exchange rates. First one is floating. Floating, I use green. You know what is the meaning of green? Floating exchange rates. Second type is managed. Third type is, the worst one, I use red color, which is fixed. Okay. Floating exchange rate is 100% no government control. Managed is partially, I should use purple color, partially government control. When I say government, it refers to central bank. Okay, government control, because they always use government control. They never use central bank control. Worry a bit. But you must think that they are central bank. Okay, fixed means 100% government control. And you must also take note, partially government control doesn't mean it's 50-50. It can be 60-40, can be 70-30, can be 30-70. Makes sense. 30% government control, 70% floating, or 60% government control, 40% floating. That's why I use the word partially instead of 50-50. All right. 100% no government control, floating exchange rate is the freedom, right? This one is the freedom part of the floating, right? What will lead to their demand and supply? Their demand and supply forces is up to the market. Up to the market. What they want to do. Demand is because of exports. They now still have to. Demand is because of capital inflow. Demand is because of international competitiveness. Demand is because of income inflow. 4. Okay, I don't want to talk about direction first. Supply is because of what? Imports. Supply is because of capital outflow. Supply is because of international competition, also got competitiveness. And supply is because of income outflow. These 4. Regardless of demand increase or supply increase or decrease or increase, you have to link to this, right? You have to link to these factors. These are the factors that affect the demand and supply of the currency. Any question? Yeah, I know my writing is ugly. Sorry for those who provide me with the feedback. Hey, one person that provide me with feedback, I think I cannot change already. Yeah, just leave it or beat it or whatever. It's the last class anyway. Alright, so sorry, I need to take a sip of water to show you micro concept again, scarcity. Okay, continue. So if we want to talk about demand increase, I just use arrow. Demand increase, I use light blue color. Demand increase, export. Demand increase, export. This one, increase demand. Export increase, capital increase, increase in international competitiveness, right? Increase in income inflow. This is demand increase. If the decrease, I use, what color should I use? I use red color. Demand decrease, export decrease, capital inflow decrease, international competitiveness decrease, income inflow decrease, right? Now we go to supply. Supply increase, we use dark blue color. If supply increase, it's because of increase in imports, increase in capital outflow, increase in international competitiveness. No, this one decrease. Decrease in international competitiveness, right? So our supply is supply increase, correct? Decrease. Wait, hang on. Very busy. Hello? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, dental appointment. Okay, decrease in international competition will lead to increase in supply, and last one is increase in income outflow, right? And last one, I use gold color. If supply decrease, it's because of import decrease, capital outflow decrease, increase in international competitiveness, right? And increase in decrease in income outflow. Make sense? Okay, make sense? So only international competitiveness is, you see the direction is a little bit opposite. Right, so take note. Okay. Sorry? I didn't mute. No, I did not mute. Last class only you notice this interface always muted. Oh my god. Last class already. All the recording gone already. Oh, this one. Not muted. Even just now my dental appointment also I did not mute. Because I scared I accidentally mute. Alright. Okay, continue. This one you have to draw. If there's a floating exchange rate, you just need to draw. We extend a little bit. Because the revision more important than the answering the questions. Right. So we extend out. I just draw one. Floating depends on your demand and supply. First of all, you need to show me ER, the equilibrium ER, and you need to show me what currency. I don't know what currency will come out. Not necessarily always MYR. Okay, sometimes can be RMB. Can be JPY. Okay, let's say JPY over RMB. Okay, so supply increase. Let's say supply increase. I draw one. This is how you show floating. Very easy. Okay. As for the managed exchange rates, PQ, DS, let's say I put back MYR, upper limit, lower limit, right? So you should know how to explain already. If the demand or supply increase or decrease until certain extent, there will be no government intervention except when they are over exceeding or underperforming the boundaries, the limits set by the government. Okay, the Reserve Bank. Okay, last one is fixed exchange rates. Fixed exchange rates. It's still recording, right? The only thing I worry is I did not record. Then it will be GG, right? Let's say RMB over IDR, right? And to make sure you have different symbols to use, right? So you need to know this one is fixed at certain rate. Let's say XXX rate. Okay, and then regardless of the demand increase or supply decrease, I want to make sure it go back to the same rate. This is fixed exchange rate. Okay, effects, last one. Effects. Effects, we have appreciation and depreciation. Okay, we always come with the easiest one first. After appreciation, after depreciation, what happened? Therefore, exports, after appreciation, exports decline. Okay, after depreciation, export increase. Okay, next one, imports. Imports increase, depreciation decrease. Next one, capital inflow. After appreciation, capital inflow decrease. Right? This one, depreciation increase. Capital outflow. Okay. Capital outflow, what happened? Capital outflow, appreciation increase, depreciation decrease. After that, debt, foreign debt, for example. After appreciation, foreign debt decrease, foreign debt increase, right? After appreciation, what happened to inflation? Inflation after appreciation? Actually, whatever I say, increase, decrease, above, they all depends on on how you write only. Okay, so this is just a guide. Doesn't mean that you have to follow. Just write whatever you think you can. Okay. So what else? Import replacement industry, for example. Import replacement industry. Right. What happened after appreciation? Sales decrease. This one after depreciation increase, something like that. Okay. Okay. Let's have a break. What else I did not cover? Almost everything already. Right. Let's have cover everything already. Everything. Okay, let's have a break. 5 minutes. I'll come back. We take a photo. Otherwise, no tips for you. Too bad for those who those who listen to recording. No. Let's see Brendan is there or not when I give tips.